it's just like I say.
You get it here anyway.
Oh, it's sweet. Italian stallion, sweet. So all these random stickers just appeared out of nowhere. What? I thought stickers was our idea.
That's OCX. They're one of the big X-Wing podcasts.
Can I trump him? And just do one of these?
One with your face on it, yeah. Go.
Yeah. So guys, so as you can see, we got our 3 hard Eddie alt arts made up specifically for this regional, so we could just give them out to as many people as possible in one hit. We got 88 people here. That's 87 people that are not Eddie. That's 87 people that know who Eddie is now. Sorry, 3 hard Eddie. My apologies. He's copyrighted, trademarked it, whatever. So we got Eddie running 49 point Sarge for some reason, probably because he's bad at the game. He's got a 51 point Bosk. Again, why? I mean, Bosk is just going to die. And then we got the most baller list here. We got 7, that's right, 7 Z95s, 4 thread tracers, 3 harpoons, all with guidance chips. This is going to be one hell of a game for Eddie. Oh. So it looks like we've got initiative to the Z95s, which is fair enough. I mean, they didn't care about part skill order at this rate.
Everywhere. So I'm just trying to get this going. I'll message you soon.
So we got a nice, about a 3-3 rock here. Very solid technique. Keep that corner open. I was talking. Yeah. So we do have some. So we do have other alt arts. We do have a 3 hard actor alt art we'll be giving out, and we have a Liam Fell, but no one knows who Liam is. He's just some guy from WA. Speaking of WA, there are more Western Australian people here than Victorians.
What's Victoria?
I don't know. I think it's like down south somewhere.
The nowhere state?
Are
the
they
chicken state?
They're like that
the
islands,
coward
right?
state.
They're that islands, right? Like far away.
I know some jerks that don't know how to play X-Wing.
Yeah. Apparently they got really salty. They went to South Australia and they lost because the Fosses rocked up. Like,
they didn't win Tasmania either.
Yeah, even though they Stephen Bradbury'd all the way to 2nd place.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I also heard a rumor that if you take Ghost Fen in a first round bye, you get top 20 in a regional.
Top 20.
Right? Top 20 out of 24. I think that's pretty good, right?
No, it doesn't matter who people there. Top 20.
Yeah, man. It's all right, man. Better than still, you know, again, better than Victoria's illegal regionals. So
they're deliberately holding on the same day as a cancer charity.
Yeah.
To help further cancer's horrible destructive force.
Yeah, and they're trying to raise money.
Victoria love cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, so they're trying to get everyone to boycott, you know, cancer charity event, and we're just like, guys, what are you doing? Damn it, Eddie had to ruin our train of thought.
He did. We're on a roll.
Well, you know, he just messes everything up for a reason. So we just got the Zeds carefully casting up in the corner. Nothing says "come at me, bro" like 3 harpoons. Everything does say "come at me, bro" like 14 dice on final salvo though.
It's gonna be fun watching a formation fly again.
Yeah. Is Rob Isles flying his crack swarm again today?
I have no idea. Yep.
Yeah, yes. We just heard word that Rob Isles is flying crack swarm. Excellent.
You want to close that curtain there? Because I'm about to start taking my clothes off. I don't want old people to see.
Hands off stream.
That's off.
Yeah, it's fine. No one can see below the desk, Rob.
We're good.
So we got a Sarge in the corner, Boss coming. I think Eddie's trying to be cute, leaving him on the back edge of the corner. So Eddie's run of Boba Fett, Zuckus, and Dengar. Yeah.
Just to let everyone at home know, Eddie has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, well, like, I've already pointed out that he has a 49-point aside instead of 51-point aside.
Right now he should be setting up his ships. What he's doing is making his hand puppets up on the projector.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you simple things for simple minds, right? Oh, what's this? What's this show of solidarity?
Fist bump. It's a nice fist bump. It's good.
Now we just hope they remember to roll dice in the dice can. That would be nice.
I'm getting triggered by the fact that mat's not straight.
Rob, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. No hard feelings at all. So what is the chat's thoughts on the 3 hard Eddie altar? It's a Countess Ryad altar. Because that was the first ship he ever 3-harded off the table.
But not the last.
But not the last, no, yes.
We could be in for a treat with Bosk, most likely 3-harding off the table.
Yeah, I mean, if Actor can do it, anyone can do it, right?
I'd like to see Eddie double check that dial in front of Asajj too, because I can see that hook and left.
Yeah, I could see that too. Oh, but that didn't help with Ryad because he did check it like 3-4 times, right? And he still just.
We're going for a
bump.
These
bump
are all
city.
my dials. Bump, 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 bump.
So okay, 4 straight. Well, lucky because you can't do a 4 left, so that's probably what saved Eddie here, I think. So he's just drawing up the board. Apparently has no idea how to approach a castle. Not that I have any idea either, because I'm bad at the game.
If he can get up on their left before they can turn.
Yeah.
But that's one round.
Yeah.
I have no idea how Eddie's.
So we've got a 3 forward on Bosk. So he's gone engine Bosk as opposed to burnout Bosk.
I think what he needs to do is bump anything that he's not. Anything he doesn't want to shoot at. You want to bump it so it doesn't get to shoot.
He's not even running Lone Wolf on Asajj. What a scrub.
What's he got on it?
He's got push. 49-point Asajj with push.
Really? Jesus. Okay.
Whereas he could have gone for burnout, saved the 2 points over engine, and then make a 51-point Asajj, and he's just as infinitely better.
Yeah.
And gone Lone Wolf.
Why have you lost ability?
I think you accidentally clicked it.
Let's get that back. There we go.
Please, Eddie will forget to use it anyway, so who cares? So you think we'll just see Eddie just power forward again? Go to the 4 and the 3?
Maybe.
Like, there's lots of debris and like tiny rocks, so they're all gonna have so Bosk got plenty of room to actually bring those Mangler cannons to bear, especially since I don't know, for those of you that don't know, Bosk also can shoot cannons out of his side arc like Moralo, so that's something that happened at ACT regionals, if I remember correctly. Alright, getting dials down. Oh. It's actually taking time setting those Z95 dials, so they should probably be turning out. I think Eddie's just going to try joust this, and he's just going to lose. There's a bunch of thread traces. There's a bunch of harpoons.
It'll be a nice quick game, and we can go get something to eat then.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah. Then we can watch 4 jump masters just fail and just bump each other.
Yell it out and put your hand up.
Oh, so here we go. We're getting some serious maneuvers, probably, maybe. Oh. So he's measuring, or is he just marking? Well, being very gentle, showing more care with that one maneuver than Eddie has his entire X-Wing career, I think. So we got a 3 hard coming out. Eddie's signature move, so he's already like, I thought that was trademarked. But that's a good move because he should be able to range control quite well here. And we got another Eddie signature coming straight up. So I believe we've got the lovely Minoc focus tokens on the board here. So that is such a nice formation flying. I don't think even Dean has flown that well in formation, and he comes out of rocks tighter than he went in. So it is nice to see these are all like the scum Z95, so it's nice. Very nice. Yeah, looks like we're going to get some solid range control out of these Z95s. So do you think the ones that... So, the only problem is, on stream I can't tell which ones have the thread traces and which ones have...
we'll find out. We'll find out as we go.
Well, I think Eddie's the one that's going to find out.
The ones in front will have thread traces.
Yeah, most likely. Because thread traces are range 1 to 3, right?
I'm just double checking.
Or maybe they're 1 to 2?
Nope. That's not how it's spelled thread. Yeah, range 1 to 3.
Range 1 to 3. So yeah, they'll be the ones out front because then it lets him range control the harpoons better, guarantee that the harpoons are not in that range 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of charities, apparently Eddie said for like gold coin donation to the charity of Eddie, he'll sign his alt arts. 3 Heart Foundations. Oh man. Here's our lovable scan. So those are the alt arts we're giving out today. So that's the Liam Fell. That's Liam come down from WA. Big Pape's player, plays a lot of Suntier, so they made they took the FFG official alt art and put his face on it. I think that was pretty crap compared to our 3 Heart Eddie, where Rob's calling him a scrub in the background. And we got our 3 Heart actor who's just cussing Eddie out. So the 3 Heart actor is from the Summer Advanced Slam where actor 3 Hearted boss off the table, and so we got a boss alt art to commemorate that. And people are loving these old arts, man. I think they're probably the best thing we've ever done.
They're the only old arts we've ever done.
Exactly. That's why they're the best. That is why they're the best. Oh, hello, Eddie. What a 5 forward. I forgot. See, I keep forgetting the Lancer can do a 5 forward until someone 5 forward with the Lancer. So let's hope his mobile arc is facing forward. Look at all those focus tokens. He's got 2 different kinds of acrylic focus tokens because he's got that many ships, and it's just great. So Eddie would like to have Onyx on top this game, but maybe Onyx on top of the graveyard.
This is not going to look good for us, for Onyx Squadron.
He's certainly not going to override Shax as Onyx #1 ace, so...
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. I mean, there's a reason Shax is coming out of Stooge Squadron and Eddie isn't.
Correct.
So we're going at, what, evade, push for a focus, probably. He needs to, like, not die here. There's that... Yeah, there's that Monarch focus token he got off. Was it Travis he got it off?
One of the Fosses.
One of the Fosses, I mean, you know, and then he lost it. And then he found it again. So we got some... Yeah, that is very much going to be a dead Asajj. The question is, how dead do we think this Asajj will be? Because, like, do we think we're going to be like exact, do the 8 damage you need, or 10 damage you need? Sorry. Do you think it's just going to go straight over the top? I think we could both agree, Rob, that next turn it's going to be playing. It's going to be how long can Bosk dodge 7 arc swing? The answer is not very well.
I feel like this will be over round 4.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's round 2 now, so about 50% of the game. At least we can go get lunch, man. Like, I'm starting to get a bit grumbly in the tummy, so...
I had to skip breakfast because that stupid camera wouldn't work.
Yep.
My nice 4K camera wouldn't work.
Yeah, just technical issue after technical issue, unfortunately.
So a Mangler cannon.
Eddie's like an idiot, not popping glitter stims on this crucial turn.
Mm-hmm.
At least he's shooting at the right ship.
Now he's bumping.
So we're getting a hit, eye, and blank. What's he rerolling with? Dengar, of course. So he's got 3 hits. Mangler Cannon to the crit. So is that 2 blanks it looks like?
So let me just move that, I just saw that. With all those pirates on the table.
So it looks like, yeah, he's lost a... Was that a harpoon? No, no, was it a harpoon missile one? So one of the harpoon ones is dead. That was actually surprisingly good shooting by Eddie. A Sarge might live till next turn instead.
We'll call it.
But I think two harpoons could still be quite scary here. So, but that was what Eddie. I think that's what Eddie needed. He needed to get the max hits with the Mangler Cannon, and him to blank out, and that's exactly what happened. So while there are just explosions, nice. But did they resolve the harpoon condition correctly?
There wasn't one.
Ah,
Stewie?
yeah. Well, let me call Paul just in case. This is what range 1.
I'll move.
Oh, you moved the dice cam.
Moved the dice cam.
Terrible rolling. Again, if he was smart, he would have stimmed instead of pushing for the focus. But
and then it would have been nice if he had Lone Wolf there. You could have re-rolled that blank.
Well, no, he couldn't.
Sorry,
His boss was actually alive, so.
But
So you're gonna spend a focus.
we're going to give him a lot of grief later today, after this match, for not glitter stimming right now.
Yep. Because he's gonna get pummeled by these heads.
So we got an evade and a focus there. So 2 damage going through onto. Oh no, just 1 going through onto that guy. What are we going to call that guy?
I would assume that's a thread tracer. That's a. Yes.
You don't have to roll in it. Place the dice in it after you roll them.
Was that a thread tracer? Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the thread tracers taking a bit of damage, but
That was 1 damage, I believe.
I believe it was. Yeah, because he had 3 hits and he got 1 evade, I believe.
He rolled an evade and an eyeball, and he spent his focus.
He spent the focus. Sorry, yeah, you're right. So yeah, just the 1 damage. So we had a nice shot from Bosk, followed up by a terrible shot from the sides there, and at range 1, no less, I believe. Like, what's he doing? And for some reason, Eddie stretched that one in the middle. Okay. I mean, that one just wants to go straight ahead anyway.
I don't know what's going to happen next turn.
I think realistically, he just has. Look, if he just has the one on the left, 2 forward, 1 in the middle, 1 forward. So let's have a 1 forward, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm just double checking.
I think it's 1, 2, 3 they have.
Wrong app. This one. No damage.
Yeah, Paul is getting wrecked worldwide. Thank you, chat. And we're glad to be ones to do that.
What am I looking for?
You're looking at the Z95 dial. Yeah, it's 1 forward green. So I'm thinking if he goes 2 and 1, he blocks Bosk off. If he goes 2 forward, 1 forward, 1 forward, he blocks Bosk completely. Bosk does nothing, and he.
Or does he 3K?
Yeah, but he would need Bosk to 2 forward to fit the 3K, I think. When he can go 4 forward, try and slip behind.
I was wondering what those ones at the front are going to do.
So while they're just taking their time applying all these target blocks, should we talk about like the different groups we got here? So we got Onyx Squadron, we got Blue Squadron, we got OCX.
Coach is watching. Mark says hi.
Yeah, we got Onyx, Blue, OCX, Capital Cartel. We got the Gundarks. We've got Talk Squadron. Who else did we have? We had more, didn't we?
Oh, we got a lot. There's a lot going on today. It's good.
I'll tell you who we don't have though. We don't have Victorians here.
There's absolutely no Victorians here because they're all chicken.
Yeah, when you got more WA players, like if this game finishes early enough, we can have an interview with our exclusive WA player on here.
Oh, that's a nice roll. That's a nice roll.
That double eyes.
If only there was someone glittered him.
Yeah. If only there was like some upgrade where he could have taken the stress and turned those eyes to evades and then spend that evade token.
Would have been good. So that's 4 on a side. And a crit.
Yep.
Oh no, did he stress someone?
No, he had the evade token.
He had the evade.
But he's now been pooned. That was a very solid harpoon for Mark there. Poons. Now, can someone get Paul Heaver on the line so we can make sure this harpoon condition is resolved correctly? Now, we're not like Canadian Nats. We'll actually go out to the table and call them out on
these rolls. These rolls.
Yeah, these are holy harpoons for days. Holy. I believe that was onto Bosk, so 3 damage onto Bosk and a poon.
So was that on? That was on Bosk. They're both on the sides, yeah.
Oh, so that's 2.
And then
poons.
the harpoon triggered.
There was no crit there.
Yeah. I'm just going to go double check the result there because there was a crit, I believe.
Rob will be back in a moment, guys. Yeah, it is ranked, man. Alrighty, get that range one. So we've got 2 stream judges here, but it's fine. We'll just call the actual judges. It's all good. I don't want to get out of my chair, so I'm actually appreciative of that.
First one here is sign, it's the second one triggers the first one.
Now it looks like we're having the time-honored argument of how do poons work, was there a crit, who pooned who. It's just wholesome X-Wing, guys.
Yeah, so 2 harpoons on the side right now.
2 harpoon conditions on the side. We see the second token go down.
There we go.
Using a fancy munitions token, very nice.
For the extra harpoon?
Yeah, what were those Kulik tokens from, the extra munitions one?
Those ones there?
Yeah.
Quarter 1 or 2 last year, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd be last year because they're the same style as the Jabba illicit tokens.
Hardly anybody used them until harpoons came out. And then there was a mad rush.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to find some.
So it looks like we had out of arc there. Getting the laser to confirm. No, that is in fact in arc.
Got the laser out here. Eddie's giant fist blocking the result there.
Do you want me to go over? I'll go over.
No, I think. There we go.
See, now we don't have a fist blocking it. That's in.
So I would say that's in on that very tippy corner there. He's got the plastic.
Yep.
Plastic counts. I believe they've come to a unanimous decision.
Check the range. So yeah, it'd be range 3, which is fine. We got spend the focus for 2 hits. It looks like. 2 evades and a blank.
2 evades, no damage. Yeah. Lucky.
At least this. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Awesome.
Yeah, we've got a couple so far. Here we go.
Oh, that's good.
What's that? 2 hits.
2 hits.
Doesn't want to spend the lock.
Yeah, he wants to. He is.
Goes, yeah.
If he gets the hit, there it is. 3 hits. He could kill a Sarge here. Like that. Oh no, that's an evade. Oh. That is tight. A Sarge.
That's what happens when you face check a swarm.
What do you want me to do? Leave them in castle there for the whole game and then go to final salvo 14 dice?
Yeah.
Yes. That's a better way.
Rob and I would love nothing more than to sit here for 75 minutes until it goes to final salvo. Like that time when Keen and Dean had to final salvo and they took 8 goes, even though Dean had one of them had 2 or 3 more dice.
So we're getting a whole lot of support from Mark here. and very little for Eddie, which is normal.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's fame gets people to watch, and then they're like, well, I don't want Eddie to win, so let's support Mark. And it's nice that Queensland has come down to support the last legitimate regionals of the season. I would like to thank any Queensland watcher. You know, thank you for sending your players down. They're great guys. They're certainly not insular jerks like people
A
from
certain
the state.
a certain state, we won't mention.
We won't mention them.
Victoria! How much would it suck to live in Victoria? I mean,
Like playing X-Wing.
no, just to live
Just in
there,
general,
just
I
to
mean, it
be
would.
from Victoria.
I don't know. Should we call
That's
Matt?
probably why they're not wanting to come to New South Wales.
Should we call Matt and ask what it's like to be from Victoria?
It'd be like coming from the Gulag
Yeah.
to Hawaii, coming from Victoria to come up here and play X-Men.
Yeah, it probably would be. Because all they do is they go, well, I'm going to only play in my store and fuck all your other stores. So Coach, what country do you live in? Like US?
Aaron's coach is Orange County.
Oh, nice, man.
I don't know which Orange County, because I believe
There's
there's a
probably
couple.
lots. There's probably like 5. It is America.
Is it Orange County, Mark? I mean, not Mark, Aaron? Coach?
So, yeah, we got WA. Did we have any Northern Territory guys come down?
No one in Northern Territory plays actually. They're the only state that didn't get a regional.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
It's too hot. It's too hot to play X-Wing in
Because we have
the
some
Northern Territory.
Tassie guys come up. We had the Winans, right?
They're not from Tasmania.
No,
They're inbred, but they're not from Tasmania.
Oh, sorry, I got confused for a second there. So,
Yeah, I'm. That's why I stopped playing numbers because it's not too confusing. That's the biggest headache.
but yeah, short version. Oh, yeah, we got a WA.
No, Iowa.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, because the chats
Orange
are...
City. Sorry, Orange City. There we go.
Hey, it had orange in the name, man. You're like halfway there. So, are we ready to... So, yeah, you know, look, Sarge did... So, look, Coach, you were wrong. Sarge didn't get destroyed that turn. She's only on 1 health with 2 harpoons. It's fine.
Which, without the countermeasures and glue stim, is amazing. I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah. Well, look, the thing about people that are bad at this game is they tend to, like, even it out with, like, lucky dice, so... and it was nice that for Eddie that the follow-up harpoon did not have a crit in it, so... I think what Eddie's best bet is to try and guess where those Zeds are going to come forward, land behind them, and then hopefully just, like, wolf pack around them, but I think Boss isn't going to be doing much the rest of the game. Not with Engine. If he had Slam, he could...
Boss could stop you.
Yeah, Boss could stop, but does Eddie realise that? I mean, I'm half competent in this game, and I forgot Boss has a stop. So, I mean, Eddie, that's probably something else.
There we go. Is that looks red? No,
That's a 1 forward on
green.
Yeah, that is green.
This is why I wanted to set up my 4K camera.
Yeah, and we could see this.
We could see in glorious.
We could probably count the hairs on Mark's arm, to be quite honest.
We probably could.
Yeah. And with the way Eddie's game's going, we'd probably spend more time doing that than commentating. So we got a 3, cheeky 3. No, he did not, Dan, because Eddie is a muppet. Because he pushed for a focus instead, when he should have been like, I'll just take the evade, glitter stim, and pop counters. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you got to lat. So we got a 3k here from that Z95. It's a solid choice. It means if Boss goes 2 forward, then he's right behind him. So we're going to see this other one next to it go like a 3-4 forward, try and bump where Bosk is now. So the annoying thing for Eddie is his only greens are what, the 2, 3, 4, 5 forwards and the 3 hards, 3 banks, right?
For Boss?
No, for Sarge. Sarge is stressed.
Sarge is basically all 3s. All 3 are green, and then the forwards.
The two and the 4 forwards, sure. So realistically, Eddie's probably going to have to try 3 hard in, his signature move. So he'd want to make sure the dial is in fact the correct way again.
3 bank would probably get him out
Actually,
of more trouble.
if he's smart, if he's 3 cards off the table, he could probably hit one or two of the Z95s at the harpoon condition, which would be hilarious. I'll give him that.
I think the 3 banks is smart move there for Eddie.
Yeah, it gives him a bit of breathing room. He can 3 bank again, loop around. Gives him time to change his mobile arc, which I would hope is in his side right now. Don't worry, once this game is over, Eddie's gonna get so much shit for this. No, he did not pop stims, Mr. Woolcock. That's, push for a focus instead. He pushed for a focus and did not counter measures. Good old emojis.
That's good enough.
The emoji interface on YouTube is so laggy.
It is.
You know what we need? We need a super chat right now. So if any guys want to super chat us some money, like if you want to pay us $50, I'll go up there and I'll yell in Eddie's face. Or Rob could do it, or both of us. Like,
yeah, Nathan. So
so what you're not understanding is that Eddie is bad.
Pushed for a focus.
He evaded, pushed the limit for a focus because he's bad, instead of taking the evade and then glitter stimming.
Yeah.
Or, you know, target locking and then doubling down and take double focus.
The 3 bank fits
I'll take double
snugly.
stress,
The 3 bank fits snugly.
Yeah, very nice. So he's got the arc the right. So
Did he just focus again when he could glitter stim?
He just focused again instead of evading and taking the glitter stim.
I'm gonna have a word with Eddie after this match is over because
Yeah,
that's just absolutely ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, he could, if he had glitter stim, a range one, he could probably quite easily delete one of those Z95s. But look, this is why I commentate and Eddie's on stream. Yeah, we gave up trying to comprehend Eddie a long time ago, my man. It's probably best for your sanity if you do so as well. Like, his first 2 turns with the side should be evade, glitter stim. And he's just... Oh, so, wait, so he's... Eddie, did you just push for a fucking target lock? He just pushed for... Rob, he just pushed for a target lock.
Okay.
Like... Why? I mean, I guess he wants to pilot skill the one that K turned. But I mean, Bosk is probably better at that because he can just range 1 4 dice into it. For God's sake, Eddie, man. That is the one I believe that has taken a shield. Is it? Ah, so we got some Bandit Squadron alt arts, nice. Oh, should we show this or should we hide this, Dan? You've been
I can't believe it's asking us if we want to block the swearing in the chat.
We are Australian.
That chat was smart.
Smart chat off.
We go 4 hits. 4 hits.
Okay, this is the thing that could happen. And he doesn't have the token, so I believe that is 1 more dead. Is that 95? Can you find out if it was?
We'll just wait to see which one's getting removed.
So yeah, it looks like that one's dead. So the one that he wasted his push the limit and stress onto target lock is dead. I believe that was a harpoon one, right?
It might have been. I'll double check. Harpoons have all been all but
yeah, because one's dead and the other 2
harpoons
fired.
have been spent anyway, so yeah, there's no more harpoons left.
It's not showing up here.
let's get rid of that one.
There we go. We're up to date. Rob got there in the end. So he's just going to check results, see which Z95 was killed, and he'll probably call it out, and I'll put it in. Probably better off finding Nick, I think, or put it on your phone if you got your phone up. Yeah. Then you'll be able to confirm it later. Sorry about that. I just had someone trying to put scores in. The great actor, actually, the great 3 hard actor. Actually, 1 second, guys. Actor. I need you to consult on the So what we've had in Eddie's, so you'll find a similar list to Eddie, just a better version.
Yes.
So he's had like a Sarge up here last turn.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, evade. Then push the limit for a focus instead of glitter stimming. Somehow lived on 1 health, like a scrub. He's 3 banked here. He's like, okay, focus, push for a target lock on a ship the boss killed instead of evade glitter stim or focus glitter stim. Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, see, what I would do here, all those ships...
you wouldn't be on 1 health with the Sarge for a start.
Well, all his ships are pointing in the wrong direction,
Yeah.
right? So his best option... Does he have the title on this one?
He does not.
No, he does, right. So because he's got that, you want to double down on a ship and definitely kill it. Now, Bosk, has he got crack on Bosk?
He does.
So Bosk has got a good chance of one-shotting.
Bosk was really good. In the first turn, he was able to snipe one of the Harpoon Z95s up the back with the mainland cannon, which was really nice.
Has he got any of those Zeds got harpoons left?
So the 2 alive with harpoons have fired harpoons.
Right, okay. So if it was me, I would be looking for the weakest Z, if there is a weakest Z.
So one of them's taking a shield.
Right, and I would either make Boss kill it, and at this stage he's got to gamble. If he's only got 1 hull left, in my opinion, he target locks another one because he's not getting shot by Sarge.
Yep.
Bosk is going to get absolutely mangled. So Bosk has to kill 1 for sure.
Yep.
How many's left on Bosk? 6 and 6.
Full.
So no, I would guarantee killing 1 of them.
Yep.
And I would double down on Bosk and the Sarge, so I would probably have done that. But because Sarge is range 1, I would have definitely made sure I had a focus. Yep. Target locked 1. If the target locked 1 that Bosk kills.
Yep, so we just had Bosk get thread traced here.
Yeah, and then I would try and kill that, and if Bosk kills it straight up, then he hits something else and burns it. Because Bosk is going to take a load of damage now. A Sarge can still do another 3 hard here, or 1 soft or 2 soft, and get another set of shots in. And Bosk can bump if he has to and still murder one of these guys. So he's in a good place because the Zeds can't take the hammers. And because Bosk has got 6 and 6, it just depends how much he can take off this guy.
So it looks like we've got 2 hits coming through. So looks like Bosk has...
The problem is Bosk is going to get mangled
2 on Bosk?
Yeah, Bosk is going to get mangled here.
Oh, absolutely.
But if he can get through and kill 2 more of those Zeds fairly quickly, the Zeds are really going to start running out of damage.
So which one of these was...
Which one's what?
Which one of these was killed by Bosk?
See, there's 2 missing at the bottom? No, there's 2 down at the bottom.
Oh, so I can't even see it. So
he's going to have to truly try and get a Sarge out of the way to give Bosk room to get out.
So I called for a consult on how to play a Sarge and Bosk, so...
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. Appreciate the consult.
No, it's good. I'll have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, just silently judge Eddie for us. Yeah, Dan, he should have. Oh, don't want to bump that desk. So we got 2 more coming on to boss. So you got 1 hit there. Target lock, unlocks. So he's got 1 through. Evaded, nice. Again, so we got 1. This is range 1, so we should. Oh, so we got, is that a hit crit, I believe? Oh, and he spent a focus too. Very nice. So hit crit. Come on, Eddie. So he stopped it. It's taken 2. 2 more on Bosk, almost at half points there. This is Eddie's game to lose, man. Like, well, Eddie trying not to lose again. That's a bit rough.
It's alright actually. It's good.
So I think Eddie's trying to claim a bit more credit than's actually due for him. Honestly, like, come on, Eddie, don't oversell yourself. You work for a bank. You should know not to oversell yourself. So I'm just gonna go check damage, make sure everything's up to date. So we do. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're going to run a boss more than 50 points, I think you do be a real man and at least put Jabber on it, man. Like, double up on the stim, on the counter meshes. There's no reason not to. I mean, and hey, someone has to use those illicit tokens from the quarter 4 kits last year, right? May as well be Eddie. So we're getting some dials. Eddie's trying to do some hard work here. Probably 3. Looks like Eddie's slow balling again. So just so help pass the time, we do have some little prize bags for people that win on stream. So we got like a couple bags with a couple of the ugly ass oval focus tokens. You know, the nice red stress token and the rectangle of age. Got 2 of those. Got a couple of the TIE Fighter coins, which were 2016 kits, the 2016 store champs. I want to say store champs. And we got the acrylic thermal debt token. So I think if Mark wins this game, he can have a TIE Fighter medallion for running a swarm like a real man. But if it's Eddie, we'll just give him some tokens he already has, so, you know, who cares? Yeah, Bosk only took 4 shields.
What? Yeah, well, I thought I'd come back. You'd be over. We'll go get some lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had a little discussion with Coach. He's like, well, why isn't he running Jabber like a real man? Like, well, if you're going to run a boss more than 50 points, you run Jabber on it. Like, go all in, right? But this is Eddie, so...
I mean, there's a lot of questions we could be asking about Eddie at this point. Has he used Glistening yet?
Nope. Hey, but, you know, it's a brand new turn. You never know what might happen, so... Don't mind that, we're just doing some heavy duty gaff, guys. So we're bumping here. So that's nice, that'll block the 1 forward off Bosk. That's a good move there. So we know Bosk is probably staying put. Which means Bosk's 2 forward is green, right?
Sure. Let me double check. I don't fly scum. I don't fly large ship scum.
Yeah, but I thought you're good at the game, so...
No, I'm definitely not good at the game.
Don't ask me to remember dolls.
I am definitely not good at the game. Although I did come top 20 in regionals lately.
Yeah, with the first round buying Ghost Fen, so I mean, your luck was cut out for you.
Top 20.
What about my top 16 performance in regionals?
No, don't worry about that. Top 20.
24 players or something.
Yeah, so Eddie's trying to talk to us, the commentators, instead of you know, playing his game. That's probably part of why he's losing.
I think.
So realistically, what Boss should be doing is a 1 or 2 forward maneuver, whatever one's green. That way, yeah, he'll bump, but he'll clear the stress, give him the room to Glitterstim this turn, pick one of the Zeds, preferably the one that has 1 shield up, and just delete it. Delete it off the fucking table.
Yeah, the straights are green.
Oh yeah, so it's got some decent greens. It's not terrible for a big
for a large ship that shouldn't be doing what it does.
Yeah, it's certainly not terrible. Oh, we go with a cute little K turn again, so he's going to light up. See, the thing is, eventually one of these is just going to kill Sarge because Eddie doesn't know what Glitterstims is, so...
What kind of
Or countermeasures. I mean, he's only paid what? Lose him to what? 2 each, counters is 3. He's only paid like what, 7 points for the privilege of forgetting.
So this is the guy one goal.
So we're getting some nice arcs set up and such. I think a Sarge.
Hey? No. Oh, actually, maybe not.
So I think here the 1 forward makes it does not make it pass because that Zed's on an angle, but 2 forward. So the 2 forward, it just depends on how far past it comes, but it should make it. Then we'll see where Sarge goes. She does move first. You should be 3 banking here, I think, or one banking. So he's clearly stressed. So he's 3 harding, the signature move, and he did dial it in the right way. So
Unfortunately for us.
Yeah. They've still got 2 hard periods on the side. Doesn't look like she'd blow up anything there. Unfortunate. So evade. Please tell me you're gonna fucking glitch him, Eddie, for the love of fucking God. Please do it, Eddie.
It's painful at this point.
Like my throat is physically getting sore because of this. If it wasn't outside interference, I'd be like, Eddie, glitch him.
I'd be throwing heavy things at him.
Let's be honest. In reality, Eddie shouldn't be able to glitch him here because he should have spent it the last 2 turns. Like, come on. I think he's going to rely on Lats a little too much here. Yes, both those Zeds are stressed, but I mean, maybe he gets obstruction.
Die, you motherfucker! You can't do it!
Eddie. Quick, slap it out of his hand.
Didn't get what? Oh, I didn't get one either.
Game losses to people that don't have name tags.
I think that's a pretty fair rule. No name tag, no.
So he's done it. He's done it again.
And he's finally put a. Wait, is he stimming here, or is he countermeasuring?
I'm going to double check.
It'd have to be stimmed because boss doesn't have counters. Yeah, he's stimmed.
That's it.
So now Eddie will not clear that stress on the Sarge, unfortunately. Well, I mean, he might. What's he? What are you, Eddie? You've stimmed, all right? You got 2 stress. It's fine. I swear. All right, Eddie's just said like, watch us win. So, I swear to God. I'll be honest with you guys. If Eddie wins this one, we will probably not be able to stream for the rest of the day because that laptop is going across the room. I'm sorry.
He's finally put his things.
Yeah, I noticed. As soon as he put it on Bosk as well, I was like, yeah.
It was deliberate. Him not glitching.
Yeah, so I heard. So I was explaining to the chat. That's why I said, if Eddie somehow wins this, that laptop's probably going somewhere across the room. We're not streaming for the rest of the day. I'm sorry. Yeah, there'd probably be an arc of the Magna Cannon. He shouldn't be Magna Cannoning in here. He should be primary weaponing. So it's going to be 3 hits. I don't think that's the Zed that took a damage. So that won't kill it.
He's going to
crack shot it.
Crack shot? Yeah, crack shot.
Yeah, crack shot because it guarantees the kill. You don't want to unnecessarily Zuckish yourself if you don't have to. So that's another Zed gone. So Eddie is some.
I'm gonna pretend it's. Let's assume that was a harpooner.
I can't even keep track of who has fired thread traces at this point. Nor do I particularly want to try to. So. How is Eddie turning this around?
I have honestly no idea. I feel bad for Mark because Eddie is literally just dicing his way through this, I think.
I think he's
But just like every joust, every time there's a joust, one person's wrong.
Yep. Somehow it was Eddie, and he's still coming out ahead.
Somehow, no.
Look. To Eddie's credit, sniping the harpoon Zed from up the back with Bosk was a good choice, and it probably is why Asajj is still alive. Let's
But if you do the maths on that, there's probably only about a 30% chance of that happening.
Yeah. But then, Asajj would have a lot more than one health if he, would have stimmed. So. Stopped it. I honestly don't know what Eddie's trying to cop with here, so I think...
He's only copping one shot, maybe two shots this turn, so
that's exactly right, Zeromus. Some people should not play X-Wing. Apparently it's both people at this table. Eddie's beating a swarm with 2 big ships, and Mark is losing to Eddie. That in of itself is probably...
And the fact that Asajj is still around when it should be dead, it doesn't help him.
Yeah. Yes, Asajj should be... Yeah, look, that's close enough. We'll throw Eddie a bone today.
No, the hits for Natty's just weren't quick enough.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, wouldn't want to give Eddie too much credit. So what do you think Eddie does? Do you think he's smart and tries to break away, come about, clear the stress for another hour of power and just delete a gunboat, Zed? Or do you think he foolishly tries to 2-bank through these rocks, hits one and dies? That would probably make this game worth it, I think.
3 banks should get him through that rock without hitting, I think.
Well, it looks like it's only debris, so... But I mean, he wants to clear stress right now.
The problem is you got 2-3 of those pirates can turn in.
Yeah.
On that.
Yep.
I mean, the 3 bank to the Asajj's left.
Okay, that's what I'd do if I was Eddie, because I just want to take my time, come around.
You turn your arc backwards. Just start shooting at your butt.
That's it.
So who just... I missed what happened on Boss. Their Boss just took some damage.
I will. Do you want to check? Do you want me to check?
I'll check.
Alrighty.
I didn't realise you could lock this off. I leave that map, my backpack. Cool. Thank you kindly.
We got Rob just checking damage on Boss. Look, realistically, Boss is probably take anything?
Boss is 0 shields.
Boss is 0 shields. Where is it? This one, no. If only I could give him negative shields. This one?
No, you gotta do it.
Gotta go. No, I've already changed this. I changed the shield. I meant change it back. Which one's the stream? Yeah, sweet, easy. So this game has somehow gone on for nearly 55 minutes when it should have gone on for 5 minutes.
I really need this game to end because I'm starving. I'm tired. I'm starving. I need a coffee. I need a lot of caffeine. I need food.
For anyone here at the regional today watching this stream, if you buy Rob a coffee, you'll probably suck your dick. Or at least give you a quick handy under the table. So
I'll mash it. I'll mash it under the table.
We just gotta hope the dudes didn't hear that, so... Or it'll probably end quite badly for you.
I'm still getting really annoyed by the fact that Matt's not straight.
Next game you can fix it. Next game.
I do fix it. I fixed it the first game. Someone touched my stuff. Which way I need to turn it? You have... I can tell them points, can't I? 48, 49.
You guys are effectively judges on stream, so you guys are
Cool. even though they keep calling you. It's fine.
Yeah,
I appreciate not getting out of.
sort of stuff.
No, no,
It
it's,
just means that like you guys are allowed to update.
no, I appreciate not having to get out of my chair neck. I really do. So apparently Eddie's gone into like a blood fever now, and he's trying to kill the fuckers at 95.
I meant to buy Foot Locker uniforms for the judges.
Oh really?
Forgot, yeah. I just been getting absolutely fucked at work the last month. All the stuff I wanted to do for regions today, I just didn't do.
Still, look, I think push comes to shove, we had, what, 6 or 7 people drop, and we're still the tied largest regional in Australia.
Largest,
so
yeah.
88 people, we're really good here.
I don't know if that 88 included the drops or not.
No, it was after the drops. We had 94 before the drops.
I mean for ACT.
Oh, for ACT, oh, right. Brad's here, he'd know. We can ask him later.
I mean, it's not bad considering the entire state didn't turn up. For
Yeah. We probably would have beaten Nats if they
know,
came up.
They know they're going to get schooled if they come up here.
They're intimidated by
even by the
300
horrible players like Eddie. Will smash any Victorian that comes up here.
Yeah, they're too busy running. They're too busy running jank like A-wing snapshot, M9 G8.
Okay,
crap.
that's actually Shut up! It's actually quite a solid list because he keeps making top cuts with it.
And then keeps getting knocked out by Liam. So you know.
He got once. Got knocked out by Liam once. No, I'd say it's quite a solid list, and it's fun to play against.
I mean, hey, when was the last time you saw A-wings on the table, right?
Tasmanian Regionals.
Yeah, well, I mean, like before this jank list where people were creating.
When Shax was trying to prove that
A-wings as good as interceptors.
I saw an A-wing at Nats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that unkillable Jake's build, wasn't it?
I believe Isaac was flying it.
Thanks, Shax, for thumbing up the
whoops! I sent that to the wrong Anthony.
Whoops! Don't you hate it when there's like 4 Anthonys? Come on, I am ripe with anticipation for Eddie's maneuvers. So he's double checking his dial. That doesn't work. Not with Eddie. Can we give props up to Mark for wearing a name badge in his beard? Like, real gentlemanly.
So everyone can see it, because the beard would otherwise cover.
Exactly, yeah.
The name tag.
Yeah, because otherwise he would have to obscure that nice OCX Aces logo, and he shouldn't have to do that. Alrighty, so it looks like we got getting them all down. Everyone's checking maneuvers. We're all good. Mark just double checking. I really am keen to see what Assad does here. Alright.
Roll the dials down yet?
They're making their little last second adjustments. I'd like to see quad jumpers, you know, make an appearance.
I've seen there are a couple here today.
Sean was running a list with quad jumper, wasn't he? It was like Fen quad jumper in Aldra?
Not that I know.
Or some shit. It was like some quad jumper.
Do you mean Poonuckle? What is that?
I mean Predator.
Nim with harpoons. Tirani with poons and
Stero with
poons.
Before that though, is playing. It was just on Vassal. It's not top point. So we got a 2 hard here. Not stealing Eddie's trademark move this time, which is nice of him.
But there's they're coming in for a Sarge now.
As they should be.
The one up near the timer will most likely do a 3 bank in, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, could even 2 bank just in case Eddie wants to play slow. Eddie should really be 3 banking there for the Sarge here, but so we got a nice bump here, so that keeps that covered.
I'm not sure. I'll go check.
The real question is, how much will you super chat us to find out how Adam vs Trav goes?
Minutes remaining.
God, if Mark could just kill a Sarge, man. What's Eddie doing? What's he doing? What are you doing, Eddie? Is he going for what Rob thought, the 3-bank right? Try and fit past. He's going for a 2 forward. That'll land on the debris. You muppets. So Eddie has 2 forwarded a Sarge right onto that debris. He's going to roll the crit.
Please roll the crit.
Please roll a crit and
Please
brawl
roll the
up.
crit. God damn it. Palpa crit.
Palpa crit.
We palpa crit.
The judges palpa crit. You're dead, Eddie.
So for Adam versus Trav, Adam's got Dengar left on 2-hole, and all of Trav's list is still up and running, but half damage.
So yeah, Adam was running the painted and exposed Dengar build, wasn't he?
Exposed Dengar, yes.
According to the list that he submitted. But Adam's a good guy. We've interacted with him on Facebook quite a bit. He's quite funny. He knows how to take the piss out of Victoria as well.
No, we all got hammered at AC. Was it the ACT Regionals or the Oz Open last year?
Could have been both, like with the way your memory is. OCX on top. We're the judges and we allow this, I think.
Again, I meant to get half dozen different Onyx Squadron stickers made up, so we could just go around sticking them on people's stuff.
Yep, on their bags, their shirts, their faces, their mats, like. So he's stimming and he's countermeasuring too, by the look of it.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
When he kind of needs to not die from these 3 arcs here, so it was the right call for once. But look, you know what they say, even a bunch of monkeys with typewriters could write out the works of Shakespeare, so you give him enough time. So he's range running that one with Bosk, since it is the only target. Now don't mangle a cannon, Eddie, for God's sake.
I don't think Mark's going to fall for that trick. Now it's a primary.
No, we got the primary. 3 hits, sure?
Sure, 3 hits.
Yeah. VI is better on Bosk, which is why Eddie isn't running it. Oh, so he's going to Zuck us that one. That's fair. Put the ion down, Eddie. Come on. Of the stress, sorry. So 3 through. Getting called out by Tristan Foss there for being too loud. So that must have been the one with 3 health. So wipe him off the top there. Beautiful. Destruction, death everywhere. I am so disappointed that Eddie is winning this. Like, why?
He doesn't deserve it. He definitely does not deserve it.
No, I think chat would agree that he's not been playing well enough to deserve this. So Asajj is going to take another stress and a potential crit next turn. It is an affront to our sensibility, I think, that Asajj has lived this long on 1 health. So he's is that somehow range 1?
No, you rolled 3 dice.
Ah, it looked like 4. So he's only taking 1 damage on that one. Make it the guy at the top, I guess.
I know I'm getting a lot of dice that kind of measures. I'm hoping I'm getting 1 roll from that guy.
Killer Sarge. Killer Sarge. Killer Sarge.
Back in 1 sec.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of Onyx boys standing around the table doing nothing.
Yeah.
Let's send one of them on a lunch run.
Yep, no worries.
Shooting this guy? The rock like that?
Oh. 2 hits. 4 dice from that obstruction. Saved by Glitter Stim. Did Todd give us a bunch of these, did he?
That was his first run, yeah.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we have some Spaceballs themed upgrade cards and Family Guy themed upgrade cards donated by Todd, one of the Onyx boys. Quite nice, you know. Pizza the Heart, Princess Vespa, President Scrooge. It's great. Come on, kill a Sarge, for the love of God, please. I can't see them dice.
Just smash his shit. I'll allow it.
I didn't see anything.
They cracked open the drinks, have they?
Apparently.
I will go get myself one.
Yeah, go get it. Don't get mine off sex. Right, so Eddie has somehow lived through that.
Get the fuck out of here. That works.
Nah, there's a line, I'm not getting it. I'll get one on the lunch break, it's fine.
X-Wing in general.
Onyx on top.
Onyx on top. Andrew Soud, top of the league. Alrighty.
So there's a lot of thinking and laughing going on at the table right now.
Yeah, too much thinking, too much laughter, too much happiness.
It was short-lived.
It was very short-lived, but it was worth it. Holy shit. John's got 386 MOV. Very nice. Bloody Blue Squadron.
We got nothing. We got no one here. No one here yet.
I've got 2 options.
So there's 2 options here. Eddie will kill Assad. Yeah, so they have 5 minutes and Eddie's gonna fucking win. Are we just gonna like jump Eddie at lunchtime?
Nah.
Is that what we're gonna have to do? Well, no, we have to have a chat about him using glitter stims.
He did that deliberately. You didn't forget. He did that deliberately.
Yeah, doesn't mean it was the right call. Because his Sarge could be on like 3 or 4 health right now, possibly more. I was counting those eyes, don't you worry.
So he's on. He's going to take another roll next turn as soon as he moves to Sarge.
Yep. And gain another stress, so he'll stay on 3
No,
stress.
the problem's going to be that the roll for the debris.
Yeah.
I got big.
That's rough, man. Just waiting for Eddie to die on this rock.
Yeah, I'm just checking Brad's setup there. I like his little portable setup going there.
Yeah. To be fair, he doesn't need to commentate, so that's probably certainly helping. So yeah, Brad's prediction for himself today was to go 0-3 drop. I said that was ridiculous.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even check what he's flying. What is Brad for? Hey, excellent.
Yeah, ion
Fine
cannon
ion,
dash.
Dave.
Yeah. There are.
You guys got 3 minutes.
Stop slow playing, man. We're not saying it. We're not saying anything into the stream because you're not doing anything, mate. Yes, you spoke. You spoke. No. No.
So Eddie's going to spend the next 45 minutes picking his style here.
Yeah.
To roll a crit the second he touches that rock again. So the problem he's got now is where Bosk is going to go.
Realistically,
I don't think Bosk is getting a shot this turn.
if a Sarge dies, Boss can't dodge 3 arcs. Even if they're just Z95s, well, it's 2 reds versus 1 green. He's got no fucking glitters or anything. I think the Zuckus last turn puts him in a rough spot. Come on, Eddie. Slow play. We should call him slow play Eddie at this rate. Nothing's getting fucking done. He's
Who knows? Do you want me to? Go through, go a couple.
they're nice enough, but alright. I think because Eddie, I think Eddie's trying to slow ball it because he knows that he wins this turn if unless Sarge dies on this rock. All right, we finally got some action happening. Flipping the 2 hard on the Z95, coming in to
cut in. Just gonna keep on a Sarge's tail. Just keep on a Sarge's tail.
Maybe just hypothetically, Eddie should take away his reminder tokens for delivering countermeasures, but
he'll move.
So were they on our time? Or are they on?
No, they're on our time as well. I just started the clock 1 minute late.
So it's time for them to. Sweet. Just going to YOLO over that rock, but he's not.
So he's going to end up on top of that rock. He's probably going to bump.
No, it's a 3.
He's going to bump his mate in front of him too. He's going to probably bump that other. That's a little bit of a reprieve for Eddie. That's one less Thing shooting. Did he fit? Oh, he
fits. So he. But has he bumped? It's hard to tell with the Lancer base.
No, he's bumped. That's why he used the train tracks.
Sweet. So. I mean, you say that, Eddie.
We're praying for it, Eddie.
Just roll it first, mate. Oh, we're doing two. Eddie! Oh my God, Eddie! 5 stress. Come on, 1 crit. Move the chat. I want to see this. Roll your 2 crits. 1. Oh my God, no. Alright. Eddie's getting one of these.
Oh yeah, just one in 4. 1 in 4. Well, missed opportunity.
Well, if Eddie's happy, let him take it back. Hey, if it hilariously range 3's a Sarge from there and kills
I mean, technically, he'd have to put a Sarge back where he was.
Redo the rolls.
They moved the Z, then Eddie moves and redoes the rolls.
We are the judges. Should we make him do that? Should we make him do that?
Nick's on top of that. Nick's on top of that.
There's our stream mate over there.
I know.
Damn it.
So Eddie needs to not die here.
If I... Kill Eddie, kill Eddie, kill Eddie. 4 hits into that one. I would say that's the damaged one then.
Blank out, baby, blank out.
So I believe that leaves the Z on 1.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, missed opportunity. Hey, that's your favourite call phrase, man.
Honestly,
Now, I believe the correct way to do it is you'd use it to make like a 12-year-old cry, right? And, that was also open, wasn't it?
I think it was also open.
Dude, the shine on it, because stand where I'm standing.
Was that no shots there?
It looked
Oh,
like
I don't know, not suck this that thing.
looked like it was no shots, but that's fine. He didn't lose the Z, so who cares?
I honestly, I thought it was a blank.
There you go.
I'm
Just
looking
have
at
to get one hit through.
Double.
That's Natty's. That is Natty.
Natty's. Where's Casey to call it out, mate?
So Eddie's got 3 dice here.
But he has no anything. He's got the 1. He's dead.
He's dead. Huh?
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't.
His push.
Is the Sarge dead?
Yes, Sarge. Sarge should be dead. She took damage. Eddie. No, he got 2 hits to 1 of 8. Sarge should die. You got 2 hits with the Z95 and he rolled
How
1
much
of 8.
health does Sarge left?
Sarge only has 1 health.
Okay.
Yeah, and she took a damage.
No, now, after that.
Bloody hell. Alright, so we had kind of Sarge running around on the wrong health all game. Oh, because you left it there, so I assumed it was a hit. That'll be why. Alright, how the fuck did Eddie win that one? Alright, I'll give him his little fucking random prize.
We're going to lunch, yeah? 61.49. 61.49. Alright, I believe we're heading to lunch now, boys and girls. Pardon? 61 for Eddie, 49 for Mark. I believe we're going to lunch now. We will be back. Zero must. I have no idea how Eddie won that. Luck. Dumb luck. Yeah, we'll be back in about 30 to 45 minutes, I believe, for round 3. That was definitely not the finals. Zero must, that's round 2.
I got lucky that we looked there. And we looked there, we didn't have shots on the massage, and he got one right. I got lucky. That was...
Like, it's like, why are you doing it? I didn't like this go to him on the shit side first. Absolutely. I saw it, he's not... No, boss is going to be.
That was
even like at the end, like, he's over, he's like,
hey, just work pretty hard on getting back, and then you can have those. I'll give them up the boys later.
even have Jude's like walks over to us and he's just like,
I said to him, like, it looks so real.
Jude's like walks over to us and he's like, oh shit,
I think if you sting, then you can take the evade, and then you can target one to make massage and fit the balls you hit at range 1. Yeah, that's what, no, it never works for me unless massage is not shit. And I said to myself, no, fuck this, let's get massage more aggressive. The one person who shit. The boys, what's his name? They're good.
Dave Warren, did you score?
Judge.
Warren to the principal's office?
That's a problem. Is the stream still on?
We'll get that later. It's lunch now. I believe it's lunch now.